Good morning, friends, and welcome to the long-awaited CDS baking video. This morning I'm going to make 500 mils of CDS using this distilled water I have in this protein shaker bottle. I find that this works best because of the cavity in the cap. So it allows for my vessel where I'm going to be pouring my 4% HCl and my sodium chlorite solution into. This then easily floats on top of the water. It doesn't displace the water. Dr. Andreas Kalcker, in his video, he shows that he pours his mix into a graduated cylinder similar to this, and then it goes into the water. However, I find that you end up with less sodium, with less CDS at the end of the day, because I think his recipe or his method makes 350 mils because the water is displaced by a vessel that looks like this, that goes into the water. So you can only put, you have to put less water in. So I've got 500 milliliters that I've measured out in my measuring jug, 500 milliliters of distilled water. And then I've got this little container. I got these at a catering supply store, where they sell wedding favor goodies and all sorts. I just got a whole bunch of these, and I find that it just works perfectly because it fits into this cavity, so it doesn't displace any of my water. So I get my full 500 milliliters of water, of CDS, after my process is done. Okay, other than that, it is very simple. This is my 4% HCl that I made a while back already, and I was going to do another video to show you guys, but I've still got so much left. I've got this bottle, and then there's another bottle that I have, so I didn't want to actually show you this right now because I just don't want to make another bottle. And then this is the MMS that I made very recently. So what I'll be doing, I've got this syringe. I'll take it apart. Just plug the hole at the bottom with my finger. And then I'm going to measure out 5 milliliters. 5 milliliters of each of these. Okay. So let me hold it like that. Carefully pour. I'm just about on the 5 milliliter line, if you can see that. So my 5 mLs, okay, let me just do it that way, goes into the container there. 5 mLs of my sodium chlorite. Just close this one now. And I've got labels on that says exactly, what each is, because at the end of the day, if they're not marked, you can get confused as to what you have in each. So this is my 4% HCl I have in here, and I'm going to do the same. 5 milliliters. Let me try not to spill anywhere there. See, hold it over this jug here. A little bit much. Pour some off. Yep, and there I'm right about on the 5 milliliter line as well for the HCl. That goes in the same container, and it will start to activate. Immediately you'll see the activated solution starts to turn yellow. Can you see? It starts to go amber. So it's starting to gas off nicely now. So immediately you place this in there, and you see that it floats on the top, so it's not going to mix with the water. And because I have this lovely protein shaker bottle top with a cavity inside, it's not going to disturb the little container at all. So I just close that nicely. And now this will go into a dark cupboard again for 24 hours. After 24 hours, I will take out that solution because it would have done its work, or the first round of its work. I will either discard it, or you can keep it in a little bottle and you can use it for cleaning purposes. But then in essence, you would just repeat the process again, 5 mils of each of the 2 liquids, and then it goes for a second infusion for 24 hours in the same water. So you use the same water, you just use fresh mix of the 2 liquids for a further 24 hours. So the total process takes 48 hours for 1 batch of Andreas Kalcker's CDS. And at the moment the water is clear. As the gases infuse into the water turns yellow. And at the end of the 48 hours, it will look like, you know, your sunflower oil or canola oils, whatever seed oil, you know, you use or are aware of. So it will have that golden yellow hue to the liquid at the end of the day. Okay, so that's step 1, and I'll see you after 24 hours.